Yo, what up with you, man? So today we're gonna talk a little bit about boundaries and what's gonna possibly happen when you stand on your boundaries. So let's just say that just for example, you know, um, you're gonna have two sheets of paper. One on one piece of paper, you know, green flags. Other piece of paper is like red flags. Whatever you decide to label them as, good or bad, whatever, man. Write down a list of the things that are completely good with you. And then when you're done with that list, put that aside, go to the other one. Let's just say it's bad, and write down the things that you are not going to tolerate. We can say that you use this list for, like the dating phase, I guess. You know what I'm saying? You write down the bad things that which you're not going to tolerate. You know what I'm saying, during the dating phase or in a relationship, marriage. So when you're done with those sheets of paper, those the list that's bad, ball that shit up and throw that shit in the trash. And so now you're honoring your boundaries. You're honoring yourself. So you get back out there and it's you're in the dating phase, yeah, because this is what's gonna happen. Once you've written down that list and you stand on that shit, your universe or your spirit team, however you choose, to word it as, they're gonna test you. You know what I'm saying? To see if you really mean this shit. So if you come across someone and let's just say, on one of the things that you wrote down on the bad list is that you just want to be in a relationship or marriage, nothing else. And then you come across somebody that says they all they want to do is just sleep with you or whatever. Depending on your answer is whether or not if you mean business or not, or if you honor your boundaries that you've written down. So if you tell that individual no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That means that you stand on your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a matter of respecting yourself also. Some people choose to accept it, and that's fine. Whatever people decide to do, with their own personal life, I don't say shit. That's on them. Whatever they decide to do, I don't judge them. Not a fucking thing that's coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? But I would think that if you decided to just get with that individual that just all they wanted to do was sleep with you, it's like it's like you're betraying yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what how I would think of it as. Other people may think differently. That's cool. I'm not gonna argue with it. You know what I'm saying? So, and this list could be used for like anything. It's not just dating. It could be for like cars. It could be for a house. Anything. Family, friends, whoever, whatever. But you stand on them fucking boundaries, man. Because the more that you stand on your boundaries, life is gonna is gonna reward you. Because life is seeing that you mean business, and you're not tolerating no shit. So again, this is just one of the ways that how um, you could have a list of boundaries within yourself. But but remember, you have to absolutely stand on that shit. So there are people out there, like I said, that disagree. That's cool. anyways, man, if you could think of anything else, like, to say, by all means, feel free. I'll be more than happy to listen. But y'all take care of yourself till next time, man. Be easy, cuz.